Welcome back to Figure It Out Garage. This is going to be a little bit of a different episode. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and make a little how-to series. So the first one's going to be how to change the oil in a 2006 Toyota 4RUNNER with the 4.7 liter V8 engine. I'm going to show you what you need, and I'm going to show you how to do it in case you've got a 2006 Toyota 4RUNNER with the 4.7 liter V8 engine. Let's go. So I got everything that you'll need-ish. So there is a skid plate on mine, and it has some, the heads of the bolts are 12 millimeter, and there's a couple of them you need an extension. But I also have a wrench, and then the head, the bolt, the oil drain fill bolt is 14 millimeter according to the internet. I got the cheap MicroGuard Select because I change the oil between 5,000 and 6,000 miles, and then you need 6.6 quarts of 0W20. Depending on temperature, etc., your application may be different. The first thing that one must do is remove the factory skid plate. So that is what we will do. Firstly, there's two bolts in the front, and then there's a little hanger doohickey that kind of helps you take it on and off. Once you get the bolts off, these little hoop-de-doos, loop-de-hooks, they help hold it in place. So we'll get these out, and there are two recessed up in this hole and this hole here. They're here and here, so that's where that extension's gonna come in handy. All right, so I got all four bolts out, and now you just gotta wiggle worm this kind of forward, and then it comes right out of the way. And then your filter is up here on the driver's side. So there's our filter. So there's another skid plate here, and you actually don't have to take it off. I'll come around from the other side and I'll show you that you can reach the drain plug. There's a kind of an access hole here, and I think there's enough room, if I remember correctly. Obviously, I don't have this up on blocks or anything. I do have the parking brake on because I'm under it. But I'm pretty sure that one can just slide your pan under there and then reach that plug. So we will do that now. Okay, remember when I said that I'm not going to put it up on ramps? Well, I lied. This will be a lot easier if I just put it up on ramps. So let's put it up on some ramps. Got it up on ramps. I don't know why I just didn't do this in the first place, but if you are doing this, you don't absolutely have to if you don't have ramps. But as you can see, we're gonna slap this under here, and then there is the drain bolt. Here is the access hole lined up under it. And now we will remove said drain bolt. I've got my Husky ratcheting wrench doohickey boy here. Let's get that drain plug off of here. Wait, I'm tightening it. Come on, little guy. Come on, do it. Somebody put too much torque on this. Not me, though, I promise. Well, the last guy put way too much torque on that. So I had to use my wrench here And then now I can remove it with my little fingies. So we'll let that drain, and then we will pop the oil cap up top so it drains faster. What we will also do is accidentally use a drain pan that has way too much other fluid in it already, and then just get a bunch of oil all over our driveway. That's exactly what we'll do. All right, so we're gonna pop the cap, which, if you didn't know, is also where you put new oil in. Now we're going to replace the drain plug and then put in a new filter. All right, let's put the drain plug back in. Well, we still got a couple little drippity droppities, so we'll let those drippity droppities finish first. Okay, we're done drippity dropping, drippy dropping. So we're gonna put this drain plug back in, but this time we're not gonna over torque it. There we go. That feels good. Okay, now we must remove the filter. Hopefully, I can just hand remove it with a little towel to get a better grip. And I can't, so that's great. So we gotta get an oil filter wrench now, or just a pair of channel locks, because we're from Laurel, Indiana. All right. Try to get these crappy rubber oil filter wrench boy back up in here. I hate this thing. Yeah, honey.
Where are you?
Changing the oil. What are you doing? Well, I broke this, so channel locks it is. What kind of sandwich is it? A cheese? Nice. All right, we're doing hillbilly. We're using channel locks. You too can use channel locks when you over torque your oil filter. It's moving now. Obviously, when you're using channel locks because you over torqued your oil filter, you need to be kind of careful. But if you end up exploding it, you can also stab a screwdriver through it and get it off that way. I wish I could say that this wasn't my fault, but it is. All right, can I get it off now with my, yes. All right, prepare for it to pour on you. There it goes. All right, we'll finish. Wait for that to finish, and then we will put a new filter on. And this time we won't torque it that much. All right, now we will get our O'Reilly's MSL 51348 MicroGuard Select Extended Life filter for our replacement. And he's gonna have a little saran wrappy topper. You must remove him. And then you must fill him with some oil. So we will do that. Stab yourself a little hole for maximum accuracy of pouring. So this thing kind of goes almost totally sideways, so you don't want to fill it all the way up because you'll pour it out. And then I like to get a little bit on this gasket. I feel like it helps it seal better, and that's a thing that my dad told me when I was 12. And then you just thread him on there, and don't over torque it like I did. And so I'm not gonna put a date on this or anything because the car has a reset thing, and I'll show you how to reset that. But so like I said, I do these oil changes 5,000 to 6,000 miles. I just think that for a 2006 with 140,000 miles on it, that's probably your move. So this time I'm just gonna use a rag, and I'm just gonna hand tighten this, which I thought I did last time, but I guess I just have the strength of Arnold in the 1980s movie Commando. Yeah! So we'll give that a squeeze, but not as many squeezes as we did last time, because that was too many squeezes. Get your funnel, and then you put your first 5 in, and it takes forever. Okay, pro tip. Take your Milwaukee Fastback and cut yourself a hole in the back of this for maximum pouring power. All right, and then grab your other 5-quart jug, but just remove 1.6 quarts from it. All right, I got my other jug here. I'm gonna remove the top of said jug. All right, so 1.6. So there's 4 marks on the side of the jug. So that, you know, before it reaches the top mark, that's 1 quart. So we've almost put 1 quart in it so far. All right, so that looks close-ish to 1.6 to me. Okay, so you put it on position 1, and then you hold the button down, and then you move it to position 2, and you keep holding it, I guess, I don't know. And then it says that the maintenance light should flash. And then you release the odometer button, and then you start the car. And then that didn't do anything, so that's not how you do it. All right, take 2. You take the key out. I'm just gonna hold the button this time, and then I'm gonna put the key in, and then I'm gonna turn it to the first position, and then I'm gonna keep holding it, and then it says that the maintenance light should flash, which I have not seen yet. I'm still holding it. I'm gonna put it in the second position. All the lights came on now. I think it's been 10 seconds. Releasing it and starting the car. All right, this is absolutely not how you do this at all. Okay, so I looked it up on the Google machine. You put it on, you make sure that the odometer is set to odometer mode. It's gotta say odometer mode. And then you hold the button down for 10 seconds. And then that maintenance light supposedly should flash or beep or something. All the lights are on right now because I'm on mode. Maybe one day it'll work. So I think you're supposed to hold it and then turn it off and then turn it back on. Oh, there we go. Yep, that's what you do. All right. It's off now. Okay. Wow. Look how sweaty I am. So you turn the ignition switch to on, and then you make sure it's on odometer mode. And then you hold, and then you turn it off, and then you hold the button while you turn it on. That's how you do it, okay? That's how you do it. Reversing car. Reverse engaged. All right, everybody, that's how you very inefficiently and very messily change the oil in your 2006 4Runner. We'll see you next time.